Hello students, today we are in a fresh class. Today we are going to read the second poem of your plus 2 second year. Okay, this is the Ballad of Father Gilligan, written by William Butler Yeats. Otherwise, we know him as W.B Yeats. Okay, so ballad means the story. What kind of story? A sad story. Okay. So now the title is The Sad Story of Father Gilligan. Gilligan is the name. Father means the priest of church. Okay. So Peter Gilligan, who is a father or a priest in a church, and the story, it is written in poem form, but it is a story. Okay, so the story is about Father Gilligan. Okay, it is written by W.B Yeats. W.B Yeats, you can say, the last romantic poet and the first modern poet. Okay, so let us move to the lines. The old priest Peter Gilligan was very night and dread. Okay, the old priest. So that means that father or Peter Gilligan was an old man. Okay, was very day and night. That means he is working day and night. What is the duty of a priest? First of all, to worship God or to pray for the people. This is the duty of the father. Now think, why he is very means tired. Okay, so he is weary by working day and night. He is working day and night. Why? What is the reason? Let us read. For half his flock were in their beds or under green sods lay. Half of the flocks, that means half of the population, most of the people, they are in their sick bed. And he is saying that, or otherwise, the people, some of them, they were buried under the green grass. That means they were died. Now imagine, maybe there is a kind of disease going on. That's why most of the population, most of the people, they were in their sick bed, and some of them were under the ground. That means they were died. So now, what is the problem? Why the priest is very tired day and night? There is a custom, there is a rituals, you can say, as we have also. So the priest, he prays for the people in front of God. Okay, that is his duty. So the people, they were in who they were in their sick bed, or the people who were died, the duty of a priest is to pray for them in front of God. Okay, so that means each and every moment the peoples were dying, and the priest, he is praying for the people in front of God. Okay, that's the reason the priest Peter Gilligan was very or tired. Okay, so this is the reason. Now the second stanza. Once while he nodded on a chair. Nodded means feeling drowsy, or he is leaning down, like that. जोटा कि आमे कहू ढोलेइबा, निद लागुथिबा हम गोटे कोठे बसिकी ढोलौथिबा, एटा होची nodded. Okay, so once thore kon heichi, while he nodded on a chair, the priest Peter Gilligan, he is nodded on a chair. गोटे चेयर ऊपर टिके ढोलई पड़िचंती, थक्की जाइचंती. आमे जेतेबेले भीषण थक्की जाऊ, जोठी नाही सेठी टिके निद आसी जाय, आमे टिके ढोलई पडू. ओके, से ए प्रिस्ट मध्य से बहुत थक्का हो जाइछि. वृद्ध लोक जणे, ही इज ए ओल्ड मैन, सो ही इज वेरी टायर्ड एंड ही नोडेड ऑन ए चेयर. घर को फेरी की टिके चेयर ऊपर ढोलई पड़िचंती. सो व्हाट हैपेंड नाउ? एट द मोथ आवर ऑफ eve, Eve means evening. Moth hour. Moth hour, what is that? So moth is a kind of insect as butterfly. Okay, प्रजापति भाया moth हूँ गोटे प्रकार insect. Maximum time आपको आम कौ समय देखा पाऊ रे भोर समय आ संध्या समय ठीक अच्छे. So it is the time of moth hour of evening. So evening time, moth hour time. At that moment the priest nodded on a chair. Another poor man sent for him and he began to grieve. आउ जने गरीब लोकटी आसिक पहुंची जाइछि. A poor man went to him for why? Maybe there is a sick man in their house, so that he went to that priest for praying in front of God. Okay, now what happens? See, जेतेबेला आमे टिके बहुत थक्का है कि आमे ढोळे जाई थाउ कि जदि हमको डाकी दिया हमको चिड्डा लागे भीषण जोर आमे चिड्डी जाऊ कहीं डाकिलु मते एमती हो आमे नहीं कि एई वृद्ध लोक जनक ताकू मध्ये टिके चिडचिडा लागिछि हैला. सो से कोन करूछि देखो. Another poor man sent for him and he began to grieve. Grief means saying your sorrow, दुख प्रकाश करिबा. ठीक अच्छे. सो ये वर्तमान तार दुख प्रकाश करुच्ची किए रे फादर गिलगैन. तार दुख कौन तार चिड़चिड़ा कौन जे मते कहीं रेस्ट नबाकू दउना नहीं कि. सो दिस इज योर टू स्टैंजा. फर्स्ट स्टैंजा इज ऑल अबाउट फादर गिलगैन, द आइडेंटिटी ऑफ फादर गिलगैन. हु इज ही? He is a priest. He is a priest in a church, and what is his duty? He is praying for the people in front of God. And then what happens? Maximum or half of the folk, half of the people were in their sick bed, and some of them were died or buried under the ground. So this is your first stanza. And in the second stanza, what happens? Another poor man. Now the priest is taking rest. Taking rest in the sense he is very tired, so that he nodded on a chair, and it is the time of evening time. संध्या समय हेची. एही वृद्ध लोक जनक से टिके ढोळई पड़िचंती. ओके, ए समय जने दरिद्र लोक जने गरीब लोकटी आसिकी कहूची जे फादर टिके मोर जने लोक आत्मीय लोक से बिछणा रे पड़िचंती तांको पई टिके प्रेयर कर दियो. ए वृद्ध लोक जनक वर्तमान तांको दुख प्रकाश करूचंती. कोन तांको दुख चलो देखिबा. दिस इज मेंशनड इन द थर्ड स्टैंजा. I have no rest, nor joy, nor peace, for people die and die. So he is saying, आमे जेतेबेले रागी जाऊ कोन को मोर कोन किछि खुशी नाही, मोर कोन किछि आनंद नाही, किछि नाही मोर, मु सब बेले काम करथुबी. आमे रागी होले एमती कहू ना नहीं. So the father, the priest is saying like this. He is saying, I have no rest, nor joy, nor peace, nothing I have. किछि नहीं मोर टिके रेस्ट नहीं, मोटे खुशी नहीं, शांति नहीं, किछि नहीं. फॉर पीपल डाई एंड डाई. प्रत्येक मुहूर्त रे ई लोक गुडी मरी चलचंती आ तांको पई मु मरी चलची, मु प्रेयर करी चलची. So he is saying like this. That means he is expressing his grief in front of whom? In front of himself or in front of God. Now, and after cried he, এইটা আমি কহি সারলা পরে মনে করো যেতেবেলে তুমি মানে বাপা মাঙ্ক মুহরে কিছু গোটে জবাব দেই দিও, and at the very moment you feel that no, I don't have to say like this, I did some mistake, मुझे भूल करदेली, एमती मते बापा को कहियार नथिला, मते एमती मां को कहियार नथिला, एमती हमें भाबू. So now the Peter Gilligan or the father or the priest, he said these things that I have no joy, no peace, I have no rest, nothing. And at the very moment he is saying that, and after he cried, he forgive me, God, forgive me, my body spoke, not I. See, that means this line confirms us that he is a kind of very dutiful person. तांको ड्यूटी प्रति से भारी जत्नवान. So that he is saying that after he cried, God forgive me, I did some mistake, sorry, I did some mistake, my body speak, not I. That means in the other sense you can say his body wants rest but not his soul. His soul wants to pray for the people in front of God because he knows his duty. But his body, it is a material of a flesh, blood, everything. So his body wants rest. So he is saying that my body wants rest, not I. So that my body spoke these things. I have no joy, nor rest, nothing. Not I. Sorry, forgive me. He is saying to God. Clear, guys? This is your third stanza. In the third stanza, he expressing his sorrow, his grief, and at the very moment he is saying to God that, God, forgive me. My body speak that, not I. ମୁଁ ଏ ଭୁଲ କରିନି ମୁଁ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କୁ ଡାକିବା ପାଇଁ ବା ପ୍ରେୟାର କରିବା ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ମନା କରିନି but my body is saying like this. Okay, this is your third stanza. Let us move to the fourth stanza. He knelt, leaning on the chair. He prayed and fell asleep. Again, same thing. What happened? He knelt, ଆସିକି ଟିକେ ଆଣ୍ଠେଇ ପଡ଼ିଲେ. Then କ'ଣ କଲେ? And leaning on the chair. Leaning କ'ଣ କହିଲା? ଆମେ ଜଣଙ୍କ ଉପରେ ଏମିତି ମୁଣ୍ଡଟା ଟିକେ ଡେରେଇ ଦେବା. ଏଇଟା ହେଉଛି leaning. So ଚେୟାର ଉପରେ ଟିକେ ମୁଣ୍ଡ ଡେରେଇ ଦେଇଛି. ଭଗବାନଙ୍କୁ ଭୁଲ କ୍ଷମା ମାଗିଛି. Then କ'ଣ କରୁଛି? He prayed and fall asleep. Again ଶୋଇ ପଡ଼ିଛି. ତା ବଡି ବହୁତ ମାତ୍ରାରେ ଥକି ଯାଇଛି. ତେଣୁ ସେ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କୁ ଡାକିଲା. ଭଗବାନଙ୍କୁ ଡାକିବା ପରେ ପୁଣି ଶୋଇ ପଡ଼ିଛି. ଭଗବାନଙ୍କୁ ଭୁଲ ମାଗି ସାରିବା ପରେ ପୁଣି ଶୋଇ ପଡ଼ିଛି. So then what happened? And the moth hour went from the fields. Moth hour, ଏଇଟା କୋଉ ସମୟ ଥିଲା ରେ? Evening time ଥିଲା. So the evening hour passed away. এই evening hour ପଳେଇଗଲା from the fields. ତା ମାନେ ଏଇ world ରୁ, ଏଇ ଧରା ପୃଷ୍ଠରୁ, ସେଇ ଜାଗାରୁ ଏଇ evening hour ପଳେଇଗଲା. Then what happened? And the stars began to peep. moth hour କ'ଣ? ମାନେ ରାତି ଆସି ନଥିବ, ଦିନ ଯାଇ ନଥିବ. ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ସମୟଟି, ସନ୍ଧ୍ୟା ସମୟଟି ଆମେ ଯୋଉଟା କହୁ, ତା ମାନେ ଦିନ ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ଥାଏ, କିନ୍ତୁ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ସ କେତେବେଳେ ଆସେ? ଯେତେବେଳେ ଅନ୍ଧାର ହେଇଯାଏ. So he is saying that and the moth hour went from the fields and the stars began to peep. Peep means ଦିଗ ଦିଗ ହେଇକି ଦେଖାଯିବା ହେଲା. So ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଏଇ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ସ ମାନେ ଦେଖାଯିବା ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେଲେ. moth hour ପଳେଇ ଯାଇଛି. It is the fourth stanza. That means in the fourth stanza what happens? In the fourth stanza it shows us that Peter Gilligan or the father is also tired, very tired. So he prayed to the God that yes, my body is speaking like this, not I. Forgive me. And again he leaned on the chair and fell asleep. ଆଉ ଥରେ ଶୋଇ ପଡ଼ିଛି, ପୁଣି ଜାଣିନି. ସୋ ତାହା ଅଜାଣତରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସନ୍ଧ୍ୟା ପଳେଇ ଯାଇଛି. ଆକାଶରେ ତାରକା ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ଆସି ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି. And then it is your fourth stanza. Let us move to the fifth stanza. They slowly grow into millions grew. They represents to the stars. Okay, the stars slowly into millions grew. ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ ଗୋଟେ ଦୁଇଟା ପାଞ୍ଚଟା ଦଶଟା ହଜାର 2000 ଦେଖାଯିବ ପରେ ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ ଇଏ ମିଲିୟନ୍ସ ହେଇଗଲେ. ତା ମାନେ the night is going on, the night grows. ରାତି ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ ବଢି ଚାଲିଛି. And leaves soak in the wind. ଧୀର ପବନରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ପତ୍ର ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ହଲିବା ଦୋହଲିବା ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି. The leaves are shaking and God covered the world with shade. That means everywhere it is darkness spread. God spread the darkness everywhere. That means it is the kind of midnight, you can say, and whispered to mankind. ଆଉ ମଣିଷ ଜାତିକି, ମଣିଷ ସମାଜକୁ ତାଙ୍କ କାନରେ whisper ଗୁଣଗୁଣ ହେଇକି କହୁଛନ୍ତି କ'ଣ? It is the time to sleep. Now it is night time, it is midnight time, so it is the time to sleep. The darkness, and God is saying to mankind that yes, it is the time to sleep. Clear, guys? That means in between, Father Gilligan doesn't know anything. He is leaning on the chair and fall asleep. ସେ ଶୋଇଯାଇଛି. ତ ଏଇ ଶୋଇବା ଭିତରେ କ'ଣ ହେଇଯାଇଛି ରେ? ସନ୍ଧ୍ୟାରୁ ରାତି ହେଇଛି, ରାତିରୁ ଅଧିକ ରାତି ହେଇଛି. ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ everywhere there is darkness. ସବୁଆଡ଼େ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଅନ୍ଧକାର ଛାଇ ଯାଇଛି. ଆଉ କ'ଣ ହେଇଛି? and the God or the darkness and the atmosphere, it is saying to mankind, it is the time to sleep. Okay, this is your 5th stanza. Let us move to the 6th stanza. Often the time of sparrow creep when the moths came once more. Sparrow means gharachotiya. Okay. Often the time of sparrow creep when the moths came once more. पुणी थरे आसीगले से मथ्स माने मु तुमको कौन कही मथ्स माने कौ समय देखा जाती रे संध्या समय रे भोर समय रे तामाने से हमको एठी कौन सूचौची द नाइट पास आवे वर्तमान राति पड़े जाइची आ कोन भोर समय आसिकी पहुंची जाइची आ ए मथ्स माने आउ थरे आसिकी पहुंची जाइचंती द ओल्ड प्रीस्ट पीटर गिलगन स्टूड अपराइट ऑन द फ्लोर धड़पड़ होकिनी से उठी पड़ा आउ फ्लोर उपर छिड़ा हो गला तुम एग्जाम अच्छी सकाल 7टार एग्जाम अच्छी तुम मन ना तुम अलार्म बाजिकी बंद हो जाइए तुम शोई जाइए 8टा बेलू उठुच कौन लगे सेमती हमको से एग्जाम पड़े नहीं सो नाउ पीटर गिलगन सडनली woke up and stood up on the floor हठात किनी उठिकी बसी पड़ा आउ छिड़ा हो पड़ा कौटी तो फ्लोर उपर This is your 6th stanza. Let us summarize up to that. Okay. So, in the first stanza, what happens? It is the identity about who is Peter Gilligan. Okay. He is the father of a church. So, what is his duty? To pray God in front of God for the people. Now, he is very day and night. Rati dino khoti khoti bartaman thokki jaichi se. Kon pai? What is the matter? Now, the half of the flock, half of the people, they were in the sick bed. ତାଙ୍କର ରୋଗ ବିଛଣାରେ ପଡ଼ିଛନ୍ତି and some of them were died. They were buried under the ground. ସମାଧି ହେଇଯାଇଛି ତାଙ୍କର ତାମାନେ ମରି ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି. Maybe a kind of disease is going on. That's why the people are dying. So each and every moment people are dying. And the duty, he is performing his duty to pray God in front of God for the people. It is his duty. So each and every time he is praying for God, day and night he is praying to God. Okay, so now it is your first stanza. And what happens in the second stanza? In the second stanza, he is at his home, and while he nodded on a chair, gote chair upare tike dholei podichanti, and it is the time of evening time, moth hour. At that moment, a poor man comes to him and speaking to him to pray to God for a relative or whatever it may be, people of his house. घर कौन गोटे लोक से कहूँ प्रे करने and at that moment he is expressing his grief. The father, the Peter Gilligan, he is expressing his grief in front of God and saying that I have no rest, no peace, no joy, nothing. For people die and die. Each and every moment I am dying for the people, for paying the people. People are dying and dying and dying. But at the very moment he realized that yes, it is my duty, I have to do that. So he is saying to God that God forgive me. My body speak that. My body spoke that, not I. I want to perform my duty. I don't want to escape from my duty. But my body wants rest because it is made with flesh, blood, everything. So it wants rest. And then what happens? He is speaking these kind of words and knelt down on the floor and leaned on a chair and again fell asleep. How thare puni soi podichi. And it was the evening time. Gradually, the evening time pass away. The night grows, stars grow into millions, and it is and then it became midnight, and then it became the night pass away. The month hour again came back. At that moment, suddenly Father Gilligan woke up and stood up on the floor. Suddenly, आसिक छेड़ा हो जाउछंती आ कोन भाबुछंती इटा हम नेक्स्ट क्लास रे देखिबा. ठीक अच्छे गाइस आम जब पूरा पोएमटा पढ़ा वीडियो बहुत लॉन्ग हो ठीक अच्छे सो नेक्स्ट क्लास रे हम डिस्कस करबा द रेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ द पोएम ओके ए पर्यंत बुझी हले रे पिला जति न बुझी होची इफ देयर इज एनी प्रॉब्लम comment on the video I will discuss it again okay thank you have a nice day